Hello.
Hello, participants, and welcome. We hope that you have enjoyed the conference to this point. I am honored to introduce our final keynote speaker of the conference, Megan Bomgaars. Megan is a well-known self-advocate, TV personality, and entrepreneur. Loving to share her life experiences with others, she has developed her skills as a public speaker and travels across the world giving keynote speeches. She composed a popular video called "Don't Limit Me," which has become the motto that Megan lives by. Megan starred in the A&E docuseries Born This Way for 4 seasons and the Christmas series finale in 2019. The show received 16 Emmy nominations and won 3, including an outstanding unstructured reality program. We're going to let Megan run with this keynote, and at the end, we'll have about 10 minutes for some questions and answers. So please feel free to drop those in the Q&A, and our team is monitoring the chat as well. So Megan, you have the stage.
Hi guys, I'm so honored to be here today. Good afternoon, everybody. I am very proud to be here today and help close this incredible conference. Thank you so much for inviting me to speak with you today. What I want to share with you are the successes I have had in my life, also some of the challenges and lessons I have learned along the way. I was born in Denver, Colorado in 1992. I had a lot of medical issues that my mom did not know much about when I was born as a baby Megan. I started receiving early intervention services when I was 8 weeks old. My mom would take me almost every day so she could learn how to help me and be the best that I could be. She learned that along with all the help from my teachers and doctors and therapists, I can do and be anything I wanted. I went to the child care center right on campus where my mom went to college. The early intervention teachers came to see me and taught my teachers how to include me with all of my friends. It was very important that I was included throughout my school years, just like everyone else. When I was in school, I made a lot of friends. I was in regular classes and had the support I needed to learn like everyone else, just like us. Sometimes it was hard, but we kept trying. In high school, I tried out and made the cheerleading team, and my cheer friends became my best friends from high school too, and I miss them. I was the first cheerleader with Down syndrome in Colorado to compete in a state championship, and that was me. Yay, Megan. My team said that they would not compete without me. I was an important and equal part of my team, and they did not limit me, and we won. I even had to work out with them every day, but I get so tired after that. Throughout my entire school career, I was included and supported by a group of teachers and professionals that believed in me. They gave my opportunities to exceed and helped me learn to believe that I can accomplish anything I wanted in my life. They did not limit me, but I had to work very, very hard. Sometimes things don't turn out exactly how I thought it would be, but we all sure learned a lot. After I graduated from high school, I was ready to transition to the big world in reality and follow my dreams. I spent a lot of time getting involved with organizations, and we support people with Down syndrome just like us. In 2009, I had the incredible opportunity to be part of the very first Be Beautiful fashion show where I can stir myself like a diva. Woohoo, girl! With the Global Down Syndrome Foundation, where we raised a lot of money to help fund research for people just like us with Down syndrome to have healthier and longer lives just like us. A part of supporting the research is becoming a participant in the research by donations and blood. I don't like doing that, but it's good for research. Helping to answer health questions. This was really fun and scary for me, especially because it was live TV. I know that I do really good at live TV, but I was nervous then on that one. But I always do my best and did my best. I also helped to educate the public on the importance of advocacy and inclusion on the talk shows and news channels. And that was awesome. I love doing that on TV. This was really, oh, sorry, next. Because I have given the opportunity to speak to thousands of people just like you guys. I have been able to use these confidence building skills in my professional life too. In 2014, I wrote a speech called Don't Limit Me and have since been invited to speak to thousands of hundreds of people like you guys in the world. I was invited by the Global Down Syndrome Foundation to give a speech to over 300 scientists from all over the world and country that are doing research to help lots of people with and without disabilities just like us. My business is called Megology. I learned how to ice dyeing products to sell all at the conferences where I am invited to speak. I used to sell products online on megology.com, MEGOLOGY.com. But then I had another opportunity that took up a lot of my time. I was invited to be on this amazing show called Born This Way. While I was giving a keynote speech at the National Down Syndrome Congress, and the TV producers from the show from Born This Way thought I might be a good addition to the cast of Born This Way, and that opportunity changed my life, and I stayed in California where I was from the show Born This Way. And now I can't wait to live there one day. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Our show was very successful. We were nominated for lots of Emmys and other awards too, and we got to walk down the red carpet. Woohoo! Fun for me. And we started winning those Emmys and lots of other awards, like the what's the thing called? Critics' Choice. Oh yes, the Critics' Choice Awards too, as well, around the world. We have changed the way the world sees people with Down syndrome. This was a big win for all of us here. Out of all the TV stuff I have done, my favorite is always getting my hair and makeup done. That's my favorite thing to do. My favorite is always doing modeling photo shoots because I love doing it and I want to make it a career. I'm so excited. I was even lucky enough to be on the Good Morning America talk show about our show Born This Way and teach people about the importance of people just like us. Because we did such a good job educating the world about our possibilities and potentials, I was invited by Sanrio to do a clothing line with Hello Kitty. Hello Kitty. Hello Kitty has a big heart like mine, but no voice for Hello Kitty. Sanrio wanted to give Hello Kitty a voice, my voice, our don't limit me voice, and don't limit us. Don't ever limit us again. Please, thank you. I was lucky enough to have my clothing line in stores. I was pretty cool to walk in and see my display of clothes. It was also a lot of really hard work to get to this point. My next dream was to go to college. I applied and was accepted for school and college. I am very excited to be able to go to college and have the same opportunities as my friends did too. I studied communications and business, so I can learn to continue to grow my business to a magpire. Woohoo! And taking care of myself as an independent woman. Woohoo! Everyone wants that. We are really more alike than different. But right now, I am taking some time off to follow another big dream. I just published my first book called Born to Sparkle, ladies and gentlemen. My book officially released on September 7th. This is my book, written by Megan Bomgaars. So far, Born to Sparkle has been getting excellent reviews by some pretty important reviewers, like this Blue Star review from the Kirkus. That was a pretty important accomplishment to me. I was really proud of myself. But what I want to say to you now is that all of these accomplishments could have never happened without the teachers, administrators, therapists, doctors, and professionals, and COVID decision makers, friends, and our family too. All kinds of people believed in me, and I am grateful. Always be grateful. We have a lot of skills. We have a lot of dreams. What I want to say to you is, don't limit me, and don't limit us. And please don't limit yourself. And stay sparkling too. We want to have a purpose. We want to work and earn our way. Set high expectations for us, but not impossible expectations. You, the parents, teachers, our future employers, are the people who help us make possibilities realities. Please know the value that people like me will bring to your life too. Not just your personal life, but your professional lives too. Thank you. My name is Megan Bomgaars, and this is my book for Born to Sparkle. And thank you so much for listening to my story. I hope I give you inspiration and hope, and have a very happy Thursday. And don't forget, you guys are born to sparkle. Enjoy.
Thank you so much, Megan. You are such an inspiration. I don't know if you've been watching the comments, but they are going crazy in the chat right now, congratulating you, thanking you for being an inspiration. Lots of woohoo Megans, lots of thank yous.
That's awesome.
They're loving your sparkles that you are wearing today that also matches your book.
Awesome.
We have a couple of questions in the chat. Yes, and your bracelets, of course. We have a couple of questions for you.
Too.
Oh, she makes them?
Yeah.
No, I don't. You guys both have talent.
We both got talent. It's okay. It's a good
That's
thing.
right. Yeah, nobody's limited, right?
No.
So Megan, one of the questions that we have here says, what was your biggest obstacle to overcome in school? What was kind of your biggest challenge in school that you had to face? Pardon me?
Actually, the part of that is I want to be included, of course. All people like me, I want them to be in the same classroom because I want them to make friends like I did, because that was a big, huge accomplishment for me to make new friends and new people. So I think it's just, well, that's what you guys wanted to do, right? You make friends, and they became your best friends. So it's really cool to meet new people and get to know them all.
Well, that is very fitting for this conference, which is all about Mission Possible for Inclusion. So thank you for that. Yes. Next question. What is your message to teachers who doubted you growing up? Maybe you had a teacher or an adult who was trying to limit you. What was your message, or what would be your message to them?
Is watch me.
I love it.
You can't tell me that I can't do something that I can't do. You cannot just say you're not going to be able to walk or talk or do anything like these kind of talks that they talk to babies about, and their moms and parents and families like that. I think that they can learn how to do these things instead of telling these things about families and say, your baby cannot do that. Your baby can't be in this as society or in the community or anything like that. I think that I want the parents to teach their kids to be there and to be with their parents, because that's what they want. And so I think for parents, they want to keep their child, and that's their thing, because they want to give them a better life, just like my mom did with me. So I love how my life is, and I want everybody to have their lives too.
I love that, Megan. And people are going crazy in the chat. Watch me. They're going to use that. And just for everyone, you have to quote Megan, because that was her thing. So watch me.
Yeah, watch me. Don't stare. Don't watch me.
Next question for you, Megan. Of all of your accomplishments, what was the one that was the most challenging for you, and why?
And that's a hard question for me. Wow. Okay. I don't like it when people are mean and not very nice. I want them to say something that's nicer and sweeter to people, and get some kind words and passionate about something, and say something nice about them, or do it, or like saying a compliment or something, or something like that. It's just, I want them to feel good about themselves and to see how beautiful you guys are, and to show them that you can do it, and and I know you can do it. I know that you can and you will. These are these things that are not going to tear you down. You're just going to bring yourself up and say, I'm going to keep my head up high and I'm not going to let anybody take that down from me.
Love that. And that goes with the sparkle, right? Show your sparkle, born to sparkle. Yeah. And I imagine that you watch me sparkle. Yes.
I like that.
I do too. Oh, I love that. And I bet that you compliment people also everywhere you go. I bet you share your sparkle.
Yes, I do. I tell them that they are beautiful and gorgeous because they are very, very talented and they are very beautiful women. And I think they are going to do something about themselves. And I bet they are very, very talented. They are very sweet people.
Yeah. We have a question about your series. People are wondering if Born This Way is going to come back. Are you going to do that again?
I don't think so right now, no. The show was so very successful. We had how many seasons have we been? 4. So first we did season 4. I don't think we are going to do a next season for Born This Way right now. We are taking some time off right now, off camera though. We have a busy lives that are happening with everybody. So I think you guys could watch it on TV or on demand or on Hulu or on Prime or on the A&E app, right? I think so. So there's all kinds of things that you guys can watch on there too.
Great. And you definitely have fans in the audience, that is for sure.
Awesome. That's really cool.
Someone is asking, what are your top 2 accomplishments that you want everyone to know about? So maybe one was the book, but what would be your top 2?
Well, I did my first accomplishment is my book, Born This Sparkle. I was at this conference and I met somebody there that wrote a book, and I told my mom, I want to do that. I want to do books on this just like him. His name is Mark Anthony. And so when I went to that conference and I said, I want to do that. I want to make people happy and I want to sign these books just like he did. So I've been doing it for a very long time. And that's how this book started to become in life. And my next project, I don't think my mom knows this, but I was thinking of doing like an emanation of my book for Born to Sparkle and to do a song about my book for Born to Sparkle.
That would be very inspiring for folks. Definitely turn that sparkle into everything, right? And make it accessible for everyone. Love it.
So. Yeah. I just love to make it live. That's really cool.
Yeah. So you were inspired by Mark Anthony being an author. Who would you say is your biggest hero? Where do you get your inspiration? Who's your hero? Who do you look up to?
Don't look at me like that, Mom. Michelle Obama and Oprah Winfrey and Dr. Phil, of course. There was a lot of authors that does books too as well. That's my part of my inspiration right now. I never met Oprah Winfrey, but I would love to do it on her show because that'd be really awesome. I love to do Helen DeGerman. She's not like an author, but she's a talk show host. But she's really cool too. And I think being inspired with all these amazing authors and all kinds of people is just how I am. I want to be an author. So that's what I'm becoming to be now. So it's really cool.
Yeah, I was going to say you already are, right?
Yes,
Not that you want to be, you already are.
Yes, I am.
So we have another question. What would you say to parents of young children that are struggling to have their kids accepted and included in school? So parents really trying to get their kids included. what would you say to the parents to help them get their kids included?
To put those kids in the same classroom like I was, because how I meet new people and making new friends is very, very important thing to have, us having a friendship with people that are in the same schools or different schools. Inclusion is very, very important too, because some people just have two different minds and two different things and different opinions about things like that. But for people like us, we are here to shine and we are here to sparkle and to watch us sparkle, because we are not limited. Because please don't limit them because of what they are not going to be able to do or what they want to do. It's just, I want them to show their sparkle and to be included and be in the same school or the same classroom as me, because I want them to have friendships too, like I did in high school.
Yeah, that's so true, Megan. I think, relationships, we talk a lot about that on our team too, that relationships are so important, right? And you
Yes,
can't have those friendships, you can't have those relationships unless you're included in the same spaces together, right?
Yes, that's true.
If we're all
Yeah.
separate, it's hard to be friends.
Yes,
So,
it is.
yes.
Yes, because there's a little story about that. Because for us, like us with a disability with Down syndrome, and some people are not like that, they put them into a different things and the same things. And for me, I'm not just saying it to be snobby. I'm not doing that. I'm just trying to tell you, like, I never experienced that kind of thing. It's just hard for people to move their kids to like, to a special class or to like a segregated class. It's just not right. It's not fair for people not to make new friends and have new friendships. So it's not fair.
Yeah, that's limiting, right?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I miss my friends, and becoming best friends with them is the best thing ever. And we talk about stuff and we do all those things together as friends. So it's really cool too.
Yeah. And it's adults that make those choices, right? To have
Yeah.
those opportunities and help our kids be included when they're
Yes.
little, right? From the
Yeah.
beginning. Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
And I want them to have fun too. So
Yeah. We
yeah.
have a question about the Special Olympics. We have a Special Olympics
Cool.
fan who's wondering if you work with the Special Olympics at all, if you ever participated, do you share with them, work with them at all?
I don't think I have. I never been into a Special Olympics before, but I would have done it. But I was a cheerleader in high school, and so I made the team because I'm really good at things, and I do learn a lot from them. And I think it's really cool that I was the first one that made the team. And for me, as a person as myself with Down syndrome, or with everybody out there, and making the team and say, I can do that. Let me do that. Just like everybody like us with special needs, I feel like they can do something that they want to do and do something fun. And for like special kids, I mean, they are very special. I mean, they are very passionate about everything about what they do. It's just, I want them to have fun and to have friendships and relationships and educate them. And that's what they are.
Love that. Thank you so much, Megan. I'm checking team. Am I missing any questions in the chat? I think we've responded to everybody's questions. So I really appreciate it so much, Megan. You are incredible. Where will we see you next?
I would love to see you guys at the next conference in person, hopefully soon. I would love to come and speak with you guys again more often, and to be in California and be with my friends and you guys too, of course. You guys are amazing, amazing people, very, very talented. You have a great company and a great foundation. I would love to work with you guys and be your spokesperson as well too.
Thank you, Megan. You are welcome anytime. We are so honored to have you. So at this time, oh, you've got people who are already ordering your books, saying you are such an inspiration. They want you to keep writing.
Yeah.
So that was absolutely, the way that we wanted to wrap up our conference. Your advocacy, you're so inspiring, just a great way to wrap up Mission Possible. At this time, I'm going to ask that all of our team members turn on their cameras as we're wrapping up our conference. We want to showcase the incredible work that everyone has done to bring this conference to light. Literally, as we are spotlighting folks, you can see them come on board. And, collectively, we want to be able to say farewell and send you on your way to apply your new learning and to move inclusion further ahead in your local communities. So a big thank you to the team that you see here on the screen. This wouldn't be possible without them to bring this to you at no cost from the state. Thank you to the California Department of Education, to the Riverside and El Dorado counties for making this again free and accessible to everyone on the line. And for their collaborative approach to technical assistance for folks in the field doing this work every single day. To the VFairs team for making this vision come alive, and to all of you for being here and demonstrating your commitment to making today and every day an opportunity for our students to thrive. Kevin.
And lastly, we'd like to remind you to complete the survey using the link in the chat, or you can access from the lobby or one of the notifications. We want to hear from you as we plan our May 2023 Mission Possible Inclusion Conference. Also, the first 500 people to complete our conference survey get a free book. Choices range across our keynote speakers, including Megan Bomgaars' Born to Sparkle. A quick reminder to follow SIP on Twitter and Facebook to stay abreast of all things inclusion occurring across the state. Again, thank you to everyone attending the conference, your kind words, and your continued support. Because of you, we are able to do the work we love and work with those we love in service to our most vulnerable and marginalized students and families. Now, let's go out and make inclusion a reality for all. Thank you.
Thank you, Kevin.
Thank you, everyone.